Alright, Victor Echo 3 India Uniform Kilowatt.
VA3MCA.
VE3, every kind of jump.
VA3 Whiskey Papa Golf.
VA3 VT. I got IUK, NCA, EKJ, WPG, PT. Anybody I'm missing? Come on in. VE3LBI.
VA3IMW.
Okay, there we are. I wondered. I was waiting for the announcement at the front there, Mac. All right, I got you in. Hang on. Great. Thanks, Mac, for doing the live stream there on YouTube. Right at the first week in November. I think they're calling for that nasty four-letter word on Sunday. I know Alberta's not looking for Florida next week. I know that. So, anyway, anybody else checking in? Friday night ZOE Ragchew. Come on in. VE3LBI. All right, let's get up to Bill. And I talked to Bill actually a little bit earlier today, so he was saying that the conditions weren't good, but let's have a chat with him. VE3IUK, come on in. Yeah, VE3LBI, VE3IUK. Yeah, I haven't actually made any contacts. I was on the radio about a couple hours ago, and conditions weren't all that great. There's some stuff going on 40 meters, but have not actually made any contacts. The A index, I think, is still up around 45. K index is 3. I forget what the solar flux is, something like 160 something. I can't remember, but just about the same as yesterday, or maybe not quite as good. So anyway, so I haven't done any radio. Not too much to do here. Just listening along, and thanks a lot for doing it, Larry. Yep, I just took a quick look. The K is about 3.67. We got A at 32. Sunspots with 104. I messed around with FT8 today. The conditions were terrible. I tried some contacts with phone, but it was absolutely ridiculous. And I mentioned to you, Bill, I worked at one place out there, and it was the Russian De-Expedition group. So I actually worked them yesterday, too. I didn't realize that, Bill. I worked them both days. Oh, Roger, yeah. I was talking to you earlier. I haven't done any of my homework yet, but I'm going to try to see what I need to do to get this 706. Maybe I can use that for doing FT8. So we'll do our homework, because if conditions can be like this, at least maybe I can get some contacts that way. Yeah, that's a good point. So, like I said, they were terrible today. I just gave up. Well, I didn't even actually work. I think I worked one post station. Well, I worked one phone, actually. Just before supper, I believe. And I worked one polling station, I think, on FT8. The rest, I was just messing around with a little bit of DX, so it was kind of interesting. Yeah, okay, Larry. Let's hope conditions do improve. Anyway, I won't hold up anymore. Thanks a lot for doing it, Larry, and I'll be here for the entirety. Yep, okay, very good. All right, we got Wade, VA3MCA, VE3LBI. Come on in, Wade.
VA3LBI, VA3MCA. Good evening, Larry. Good evening, everybody on net. Happy Friday to most of everyone here. My Friday, yesterday was my virtual Friday, so I got a day here. We've got all the kids home this weekend because Hannah's birthday is this weekend. So full house for a change. Both the kids that are at U of T are home. So first one came in yesterday, and the second one came in this evening. So they're here for the rest of the weekend now. Just in time, we got the stove replaced, so that was a delivery today. And of course, it works fine, but came with a big gash out of the side. So now we're dealing with that. So, two steps forward, only one step back. And I think on the net, we're ahead of things. So that's all very good. Other than that, not much else to say for today, but for this round anyways. But I'll be here
the gash in the side is visible, right? I mean, it's in the open.
Yeah, it's right along the front, so it's like the stove top is the glass stove top, and then on the frame in front of on the front edge is chipped. It actually looks like they ran something down it because it's chipped in a number of places, so it's right on the front. I like to put my own dings in my appliances, so I don't like them coming pre-dinged.
Yeah, well, hopefully whoever you dealt with will be, be able to replace it. And of course, you're going to say, well, of course I used it. How do you expect me to cook supper?
Yeah, that's for sure. Well, when we called them, we said, this is the situation. I guess the big concern is it's through the enamel into the metal underneath, and so, that's probably going to rust. Maybe keep chipping. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But we called them, and they're all very good about it. They said, send us some pictures, and we'll get the replacement started. And so we went ahead and did that. And in the meantime, we said, hey, do you mind if we use it? Because we kind of need a stove. And they said, oh yeah, keep using it until your replacement comes. So we can't complain about their response. It's unfortunate that we can't just move on with the new appliance, but they've at least so far, touching wood, have been really good. So I don't foresee any problems. I'm hoping that that's how it continues. We'll get there. In the meantime, the oven works again, and that's a good thing. This is the oven repair that I did. I tried to replace a relay, and it worked for a little while, but there must be something else wrong on the old unit because it blew right away, like within another few weeks. So rather than futzing with it too much more, we got this one, and this one has its own problems, but they're going to be resolved, I think. So it should be good.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, we ended up getting a wash machine. It was damaged on the side. Wasn't brutally damaged, but damaged a bit. And ended up contacting the company, and they said, what do you want to do? I said, well, let's talk business here, and we'll find out what. But in your case, it's really visible. So wash machine downstairs in the basement. I wasn't worried about it, so I forget what we got a few bucks off of it, 75 or whatever. But in your case, no, you can't have that in your main part of your house with showing like that.
Yeah, if it was in, a dent in the back or on the side, that would be one thing, but it's right on the front, and the serviceability, who knows, going forward if that area would rust because the protection's gone or catch the sleeves of your shirt as you slide across it or something like that because it's a little rough. But anyways, it's fine. It's gonna, there are bigger problems in the world, and this one's gonna get resolved. So that's all very good.
Okay, very good. All right, well, like I say, hopefully the company will come through for you. So, anything else, Wade, before I pass it down to Bill?
No, I don't think so. What did I do today? I don't even know what I did today because we had to cart the kids around and take possession of the stove, and then I did a little bit of computer work, even though it was a day off. It wasn't really work. It was kind of learning stuff. So other than that, I didn't get to much more. So don't have much more to add this time. So I'll let you pick up the person behind me. VA3IMW back to net control.
Okay, very good. Thanks, Wade. All right, Bill, you're up. VA3EKJ, come on in, Bill.
VA3LBI in the group. VA3KJ. Good evening. For once I'm on time. Already got my talk with my dear old ma out of the way. And not that, it's not a pleasure, but, it does come right in to a certain time. Oh, now here my doorbell just went off, barking like mad. I have the loudest doorbell on the street, but there's never anybody there. It usually means a cat was on the porch or whatever. Anyhow, not much new at this end. I'm starting a cold. I wondered why I was sleeping and napping so much for the past week or so and constantly blowing my nose. And when I woke up this morning, I realized I have my first cold of the season. And at least I'll get it over and done with, and I should be good till about April. slow me down a bit with the one project I got here I'm staring at right now. At the Ancaster Fest, I had picked up an HW 100. Nice and nostalgia. I got about 6 HW 101s I'm working on, but I didn't have the grandfather, the 100. And it seems like it was wired in pretty good shape for a kit. But I fired it up. Receive was working great. All the controls were scratchy. I had to clean all those. But it was barely kicking a power meter. But when I put it away, I realized someone had the bias voltage cranked up so high. I don't think the poor tubes could conduct at all. So that may just be an adjustment. So other than that, if I don't come back next time, Larry, it's probably because with this cold I've passed out. Go.
Okay, Bill, well, look after the cold. I don't know what you do to look after a cold, but I know when I get them, they get usually quite a bit achy and everything. So whatever you need to do, whether to crawl in bed and get some good night's sleep and stay warm.
Well, I used to try an ounce and a half of good quality scotch, warm it in a little pot on the stove, and chug that back. And if the cold was still bothering me, I'd have another one.
Yeah, 2 or 3 of those, you don't care what you got.
Has to be good scotch, though. Over the years, like, I was always a social drinker, wild times as a teenager and such, but as the years went by, because, I never drink alone. You get busy with work and with family, and suddenly realized at one point, back in the 90s, I hadn't even had one beer in over 2 years. And not that it's going to hurt me to be away from it, but now it's just for special occasions. And, because it's so rare, it doesn't bother me financially to buy the good stuff, Larry.
All right, Bill, very good. Okay, anything else before I pass her down to Chris?
Nope.
All right, thanks, Bill. All right, VA3WPG, VE3LBI. Come on in, Chris.
Good evening, everybody. VA3WPG. I don't really have any opening comments here. Just dropping in a quick check-in, and I guess if anything comes up during the net, I will chime back in. For now, just dropping in to check in. VA3WPG.
How are you making out with all your antennas? You got them working to what you felt they were before they redid the balcony and stuff?
Yeah, we're good.
All right, very good. All right, I'm going to call everybody else checking into the Friday night ZOE Ragchew. Come on in, VE3LBI.
VE3KDT.
VA3CJZ.
I got a couple more. All right, let me drop down here. I got KDT and CJZ. Is there anybody else checking in? Come on in, VE3LBI. All right, let's pick up Al next. VA3BT, VE3LBI. Come on in, Al.
Hey, good evening, Larry, and everybody on frequency. Just glad this week is over and I'm at home. Yeah, we did get a little bit of flurries there yesterday morning. Come into work. Oh, car's covered in snow. So we had our first little bit of snow, and of course there's more calling for this weekend, and it looks like Hamilton's getting it too. Just trying to get this building closed in for the winter time and get some heat going in it, which has been a struggle with this weather. The month of November is starting off real bad. But anyways, other than that, not much more. We'll hand it back over to you there, Larry. VA3, VT.
What do you figure you got left, Al, before you get it closed in? How much more work?
Well, closing in the building it's not going to be so bad as getting the roof done. And like I said, this month is starting off real bad. The roofers actually got probably 20, so 350,000 square foot building. They started yesterday. They got about 20,000 squares done. But it's just been a struggle. It's an EPDM roof, which is a rubber roof. You get any little bit of wind, rain, sleet, it's nothing but trouble. You can't do anything. So you kind of hope for the good days that come through, right? And get, these guys can do easily 20, 30,000 squares a day on a good day.
Well, it's going to be heated too, doesn't it? To actually bond to the other side? They'll be heated still?
No, not with EPDM and TPO. You can do that as long as it's dry. It needs to be dry.
So would it actually bond to itself? Is that what happens?
Now, EPDM, it's used, it's a glue. TPO, that does bond to itself with the heating tools that they use and stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Luckily, when it's damp, then you're not going to get a good bond, I guess, with the moisture on the actual glue and stuff.
Yeah, plus, if it's windy, forget it. Don't even bother rolling out the rubber. You've got pretty much a sail or a kite.
Yeah, and of course, up there, I think you're pretty much open, aren't you? There's nothing around.
I'm right in the heart of the belt in Barrie there. We're surrounded with all the lakes. It's brutal.
So they can only do so much, and then, of course, that's it for the day, or, what about weekends? Will they work on weekends, or no, just strictly through the days?
Well, that's the thing. Right now, with this roofing company we're using, which is Flynn, tomorrow they're actually doubling up their crews, so they are working tomorrow. It's just the roofers tomorrow. We're fingers crossed. So we're gonna have it's a 7-man crew, so there's 2 crews going in tomorrow. Let's hope they get about 30,000, 40,000 down. Well, 40's pushing it, but at least 30.
Well, when you say when you get the roof on, what do you do with the bay doors for winter time, though? How do you seal them up just for keeping the heat in there for everybody else to work?
Tarping. Everything's tarped until they get my doors. Doors are on order. All that's on order, but I'm probably 5 weeks out getting them in. So in the meantime, we built panels with tarps, strapping. So we close in all our bay doors with tarps, close in all our openings with tarps. We build what everyone calls barn doors, temporary barn doors on the overhead driving doors.
Okay, and of course you got to use some kind of lighting inside. You must use generators or whatever till you get, so they can work and do the wiring and the plumbing and all the rest of the stuff.
Oh yeah. We got tower lights. I've got probably, I don't know, 8 tower lights in there, and then we pipe them with pipe to exhaust, get the exhaust out of the building. So we'll shove pipes into the exhaust and shove them through a man door.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, yeah. All right, well, sounds like you're having fun. I don't know where the weather's supposed to swing around next week. Doesn't look good.
Now, to be honest, this is probably the worst time of the season to be at this stage of the game with the building, because you're caught in November. You're hoping for the best, and every day counts right now just to close in this building. So yeah, I got a big tank coming next week, Tuesday. I can't remember how many gallons it is, the propane tank. And then all my heaters are set up. Boys are coming to pipe that in for propane. There's a lot happening right now.
Definitely glad it sounds like it does, Al. Yep, that's for sure. How about your radio have you had any time to play with that at the, what do you call it, your condo?
No, I wish. It's sitting here. I keep looking at it every evening, but by the time I leave the job, I get back to the condo, you get dinner, supper, get all that done, and actually sit down. I don't feel like doing nothing.
That's a little bit of TV if you stay awake that long, right?
Yeah, I don't even drink through the week, to be honest. I don't have any beer in my fridge.
You must be exhausted. All right, Al, thanks. Anything else before I pass it down?
No, we'll let you continue with the net there. I'll be listening along, VA3BT.
All right, thanks a lot. Back her up, VA3IMW, VE3LBI. Come on in.
Good evening, one and all. Victor Alpha 3 Indy Mike Whiskey with you. So thanks for the text this afternoon. And yeah, I took advantage of the trip home, stopped at the grocery store. There was a couple of things the wife needed, so I took care of that. Made a stop at the hot chocolate store, and lo and behold, by the time I got down to the 403, it was greased lightning. Everything was out of the way, and I got to say, I made a record time from the point I joined the 403 until I pulled in the dooryard. So probably taking it easy and getting that little bit of shopping out of the way allowed the powers that be to clear up the accident on 403 up the hill here, and that was a good way to finish off the day. A very good week indeed. A lot of stuff that we're kind of mopping up and getting ready for kind of a future situation. The delay in the hybrid program that I'm working on, and the volume increase with the current internal combustion engine current production volume. Yeah, all that coming together, and it obviously is a financial benefit for our organization. So everybody's happy with everybody, and as we share information, more people are getting up to speed. They're kind of, what can I say, dispelling the myths and legends that they had entrenched in their minds. So I'm going to pat myself on the back for that. Anyways, let me see. Let me drop for a second. So the dialogue over the last couple of days, we've gotten pretty much concurrence from everybody we've talked to of shifting gears with it coming towards our winter solstice activation. And instead of using Christie Conservation Area, although it would have been nice, all getting together and ganging up on the White Hern, and everybody gets an opportunity to get a bunch of QSOs logged for a seldom activated, but kind of a dicey spot if you're all alone and you never know what's going to happen down in that neck of the woods with tent people and other folks like that. So this will be a great opportunity for everybody to get that park activated. And goodness gracious me, it's also a flora and fauna park. So we can be sure of hearing from our good friends from Germany, Norway, France, and points beyond. So those are guys that are just goo goo gaga for flora and fauna parks. You never know. We might hear from Chile and Brazil and Colombia as well. Yeah. Anyways, I'm here for the duration, Larry. I'm not sure what topics are going to pop up, but obviously I'm looking forward to the December activation with some firm expectations. Anyways, back to you.
Yeah, it seemed like everybody's pretty interested in going down there. Excuse me. So yeah, it's probably closer, and you don't know what the conditions are going to be like on the roads and everything too. Obviously, people aren't going to go over knee deep in snow, but it is a little bit closer too.
Yeah, but we're Canadians, even if we're knee deep in snow, we can all tromp it down or write our name in the snow some way or another, and kind of dispel some of that. We're supposed to be resilient Canadians. I think everybody that was out with us last year in the winter activation out in Stony Creek can attest to the fact that it was damn cold. But we were of like mind and determined that we were going to get that park activated come hell or high water, even with the damn noise that we got down there. And I'm pretty confident, having already been down to White Hern, that we won't have that kind of problem. But yeah, it's even in a cold day, you're in the shelter of the backside of City Hall, and there's already I'm sure there's a bunch of compost that keeps everybody warm there. Just the nature of the political environment.
Yeah, well, like I say, I think it's a good idea. So I'm not sure what's happening with myself around that time. Seems to be as the older you get, the temperature seems to get colder. I don't know why that is.
Yep, dress in layers, my friend. Put a couple of battery packs in your socks, and yeah, whatever it takes to stay warm. Even if you have to take nice warm drinks of some nature. So, whatever the case may be, like I say, we're resilient Canadians. I know my wife talks about the cold affects her more and the heat affects her more, and I keep telling her she's got to pick one or the other because you're either going to be hot or you're going to be frigid. So pick one.
Yeah, well, that's true. But anyway, okay, Mac. Yeah. All right. I'm glad your trip to home was a little bit better than I first saw it there with the mess. There was a couple of accidents. They weren't that far apart. I guess probably one caused the other one. Probably the first one, and then the other one behind it. But anyway, I'm glad it was cleared up, and you had a good run.
Yes, sir. Got to say it's better than usual, especially for a Friday evening. So, like I say, taking that little bit of a pause and stop in the grocery store, spend a few minutes there was definitely in my favor. Mind you, I got home at 6:30, but that's okay. My road time was actually a lot quicker than what it would be for any other days of the week.
No, excellent. Okay. Anything else before I pass it down to Noel?
Roll on, my friend. Now on to the next.
All right. VE3 KDT. Come on in, Noel. VE3LBI.
VA3LBI, VA3KDT, and everyone else on that as well too. I managed to get my antenna back up, so back on the base station there. I'll throw it to VA3RUA for that. Came over last night and helped me with my erection. No laughing there. But no, other than that, pretty good. Managed to head down to London today and had a few words with my kid's principal because he was less than forthcoming with giving me all the paperwork and everything else. I finally got to see his report cards and everything. So I've never seen someone's face or attitude change quite so quickly as when I left him the legal standpoint for it and said I will be back in an hour and whoever you want to call, you can call. And when I came back in, he was all smiles and gave me a big vanilla file folder and sent me on my way.
Oh, very good. Okay, so you got some information that you were interested in then.
Yeah. He was. They were trying to do like the. I don't know what's been said or whatever else, but I'm like, it should be 50-50. You know, every mother and father has just as much right to see their kids' stuff. I wasn't trying to take them out of school or anything, but yeah, I won't fault him too much because at least he was trying to keep the kids safe. But would have been nice if he knew the law.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, well, sometimes you got to be a little pushy. I know I had an issue with one of the teachers that my daughter had many years ago. I think that's probably the longest parent-teacher interview he had. I was there 45 minutes. To explain to him after during the conversation, I said, "You obviously don't have any children, do you?" He says, "No." I said, "Well, wait till you do," because I said you don't want to spend a lot of time with them. So I felt at the time they were getting way too much homework. She was going home and doing homework until she went to bed. And lo and behold, the week after, homework kind of really slowed down for everybody. I don't know. So he must have taken something in thought.
Yeah, it's funny how those happen. The quick little change of heart and nothing's ever said or anything else along those lines. Just swept under the rug. Love it. At least you came to the rescue. Good on that.
All right, very good, Noel. All right, anything else before I pass it down?
No, just kind of listen along. Obviously, I'm coming through clear, so I guess the antenna repair was good.
Yep, it absolutely is, and you sound like you're up on the microphone pretty good there too. So definitely your audio is not fading in and out like it was. That's excellent. So, all right, up, Chuck. Is there anybody else that wants to check into the Friday night ZOE Ragchew? Come on in.
He said it.
What did he say?
Up, Chuck.
Oh, okay. VA3IMW. Now I will pick up Chuck. Come on in, Chuck. VA3IMW.
All right, VA3CJZ. Good evening, everyone. I see VE3UET has checked into YouTube as well. Good evening, sir. And before I continue, I just want to comment on when Mac was talking about tent people. It reminded me of that movie with Bruce Willis and the little kid that kept saying, "I see dead people." But nowadays, we say, "I see tent people." Just thought I'd throw that in there. Anyways, I had a doctor's appointment yesterday for my diabetes and other things. And I had the opportunity to take the flu shot. And I had already thought about it going in there. And unless they convinced me otherwise, I just said I'll pass for now. But if I change my mind, I'll call and come in for it. Because you know what? After doing some thinking, I noticed that more often than not, when I do get the flu shot, I do get sick. And oftentimes, most of the time, when I don't get a flu shot, I go the whole season with no problem. So I wonder if anybody else is like that, if they have good success with the flu shot, or if they get sick with it too. For me, the odds are in the favor of not getting it at this point, anyways. Other than that, Larry, there's a Japan International DX contest on phone. That's pretty much that's the only contest going. The conditions are horrible. Back to you.
Comment V3IUK. Yeah, go ahead, Bill.
Just in response to Chuck there, I did get the flu shot previously. I haven't been getting it, but I'm getting a little older now. Since I turned 65, I've been getting the flu shot. This time when I got it, I had the only adverse reaction I had. I was a little bit tired the next day, a bit knocked out, and she explained to me that when you get to be a senior, that you get a sort of a extra large dose. I guess that's sort of the layman's way of putting it. And she said, yeah, you might feel a little sleepy the next day, but other than that, no other side effects. Back to that control.
Yeah, that's a good point. I personally have never had the flu shot. When I did turn 65, I did get the one for, shingles and the pneumonia one. I don't know if there's one other one too. I'm not sure if I got that one or not. Those are both free, but I've never had the flu shot ever.
Pneumococcus.
Right. So that's the other one I'm going to be talking to my doctor about is the shingles one. Because I'm not exactly sure what I was exposed to when I was very young. And so, that'll be the other one I'm going to look into. But yeah, I have much better luck without it, to tell you the truth. And every time I do get it, Bill, I too feel sleepy for a day or two. And because I've got diabetes, I think they give me the high risk. They put me in that category, so it's probably a different one than everybody else gets.
The way it was explained to me is that when you get to be 65, you get it's just an extra strength shot. That's I can't remember exactly how they stated, but that's what I ended up getting it. But there was no type of flu symptoms at all, except for the bit of tiredness the next day. But back to you, Larry.
The other one you should check into also, Chuck, is the one for pneumonia too. That's a freebie too by the government. So the one I got previously, I think for pneumonia, I believe it was, there was 2 doses at one time. One was a kind of a weaker one, and our inexpensive one. Let's put it that way. The expensive one something I think I've heard of before, that shot, but I guess I've never really thought about it. So, all right, Larry. Well, thanks for that update and advice there. I'll look into that. Other than that, what a dark day today. And yeah, we may get some wet weather there on Sunday. So I was scrolling through Facebook earlier, and I saw a picture from a group that's in Manitouwadge that has a Facebook page, and they showed the first snowfall. There was a blanket of snow up in Manitouwadge. That's it for me, Larry. I'll let you carry on.
Okay, thanks very much, Chuck. All right, Dave, VA3CP, VA3LBI, come on in, Dave. Hey, good evening, Larry, VA3LBI, VA3CP, hello, Lynette. The flu shot is not a live virus, therefore you cannot, under any circumstances, get the flu from flu shot. You may feel a little out of sorts because that's your immune system building protection. But, you know, other than that, maybe a little bit of a sore spot where the site where the needle was given in. But, yeah, you can't. It's not a live virus. So, all right. Not much new with me. I've been chasing a little bit of summits on the air in the last week and a half, and I'm up to about 23, 24 different summits. So kind of kicked off by PZM when he did 2 in one day. So that's all I've been up to. I didn't realize that he had done any summits. Yeah, he did 2 in one day about a week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. Did we ever find out why he's up there? Why he's not down in his normal location? I never heard anything. I have no idea. I think he's in South Carolina right now, but I have no idea what he's up to. And I don't know if he's told too many people. Yeah, I know myself because he's not in West Virginia. So, but I think he's staying with that one party up there. I'm guessing he always seems to be with them when they're out doing activation. So I don't know. I haven't talked to him for a while, and even at me as a hunter. Most times when he's on through the day, I can't barely hear him. It's really rough. The only band I hear him well enough on is 20 meters. I can hear him occasionally. Well, I did work him tonight on CW on 40 meters, but he was 5.79, so he wasn't super strong. But during the daytime, forget it. You're not going to hear him on 40. You got to catch him on 20.
VA3IMW.
Yep, go ahead, Bill.
Yeah, I've been working him on a fair amount on 20 meters up to a couple of days ago, and conditions took a dump, and I think he's in North Carolina.
Yeah, you might be right, Bill. It's one of the Carolinas. I can't tell. He's in. I can't tell where he is right now. He's on the Trail of Tears National Historic Trail. Of course, that thing's. I forget how many it crosses over, but I don't know where he is presently. I just got a alert from not too long ago. So the other parts, I don't know. I can't look him up right now, but yeah, he's somewhere up there. Again, I don't know why. Again, maybe he hasn't really broadcasted why he is there. Yeah, well, who knows? I think he says he's not going to be back till after Christmas. That's what I heard too. I thought he was going to be there 3 or 4 months or something, so not sure. Anyway, he is what he is, so I haven't had it, don't seem to want to tell anybody. Did you happen to watch any of the cast on Wednesday night or no? Any of the what? Any of PZN's YouTube on Wednesday night? Did you watch any of it or no? No, absolutely none of it. Wasn't even concerned about it. It's all talking about nothing lately, so I haven't really cared. Like the only one that was any good was when they had Steve on talking about his motorcycle route. VA3IMW ZOE 3CP. Okay, no problem. All right.
around. I gotta find this call center. Where'd it go? VA3UEP. He's gonna try switching to my 11th element beam, he says. I'm not sure where he's located. Anybody know roughly? Maybe I see Max and I do. Max, do you know where Mike is located? Oakville.
Oakville. That's right.
Doesn't live on the street though. No street address. Okay, maybe we'll be able to hear us or not. So we'll wait and see if he comes in. All right, we got an error check-in for Friday night. ZOE Ragchew, come on in. VE3LBI. Anybody else want to throw something on the table we can talk about? I haven't seen Matt tonight. I see Mark was in there. I see Mike. He's on. I think he's on Bronze and Lakeshore. I think that means Bronte. Does that mean Bronte? Mike? Or Bronze and Lakeshore? Bronze and Lakeshore. Okay, I got it. All right, I got the joke. Anyway, anybody got anything else they want to put on the table tonight? Go ahead. VE3LBI. And we'll run down the list again in case somebody wants to throw something out. Okay, Mike, I got it. We'll go back to Bill before we do a 7-3 round. We're getting close anyways. It's 1:45 almost. So, what else you got for us tonight, Bill? Anything?
Nothing I can think of except that I'm glad that we're going to be doing the downtown park in December. We could, I was talking to Mac the other night and maybe save Christie Conservation Area for the summer. It would be much of a nicer activation for the summer. So quite happy with Whitehurn. I don't know if Wade wants to, amend the posting that's up on Discord or not, but that might be an idea. Anyways, that's it for me, Larry. Back to you.
Suck my dick, Larry. Yeah, that's right. Stay silent, buddy.
Just wanted to see if Mike was going to try to get into the net. So, okay. All right, up next, Wade. VA3MCA, VE3LBI. Come on in, Wade. What else you got for us tonight?
I'm not sure you guys
I have a quick question about Whitehurn and the accessibility for that time of year. Are the grounds freely open? I seem to remember they've got gates, and I just don't know. Have we verified that we can get in there? I'm all for using that as the park. It's nice and central and easy to get to. Just wondering if we should reach out to them to confirm that the grounds will be accessible through the access gates there. That's all. And if we want to lock that in and everything, I can update the site for sure. Back to you.
Yep, okay. Was that pointed to, who's going to check that about, see if it actually is open, make sure?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I can make the call on Monday or whenever the next time, or if somebody just happens to know. I'm not familiar with the park myself. I just remember having walked past it. The stone walls around the whole place. I guess the side closest to the city hall is kind of knee height, so I guess that could be stepped over. But just wondering about its openness to the ground. That's all. I don't think this is a big problem. I'm just wondering if anybody knows.
Yeah, go ahead, Dave. VE3LBI. Okay, just reading December event, Christmas for the Ages runs from November 29th, 2025 to January 4th, 2026 during the regular 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. hours on open days as detailed on To Do Canada and City of Hamilton. So, yes, it would be open from 12 to 4, being as that is a Sunday, that is one of the days that they are open. So, wait, so looks like everything's okay. It would be open for that period of time, especially if, and I can't see why they would be, I don't know what'd be in the way, let's put it that way, of anything trying to do an activation there. Took my love button.
I just, as I said, I haven't actually activated it, so I'm all for that one. It'll be a new one for me. So I'm happy.
In my butt.
I've walked past it a number of times and noticed that it's got stone walls. So just wanted to make sure we had looked into that, and it sounds like we have. So that's great. Back to you.
Okay, all right, very good. All right, I'm not sure if Bill's still with us or not. Let's try him. VE3EKJ, go with us. Scotch and falling asleep.
Daddy McAway, I know you can hear me. Stop ignoring me.
Chris, VA3WPG, VE3LBI. Come on back in, Chris.
VA3WPG, yeah, winter would be the good time to get the nasty one out to save Christie Conservation for the summer, because I assure you when the trees are all green there and the grass is out, it's a really, really nice place if we're sitting in the place I'm thinking about. And where were we going? Number 2, even if Whitehorn is closed, we have to be within 100 feet, do we not? Which would mean that we would be okay just sitting by the place in the City Hall parking lot, because surely the parking lot is less than 100 feet, no?
Negative.
That's only for,
Sure. McAway, where are you?
Is the parking lot farther, more than 100 feet away? They can't operate in the parking lot, Larry. It's, and Chris, you have to be within the boundaries of the park. The only time you're within 100 feet is on trails and rivers.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you for attending, McAway. I really appreciate it.
Answer your question, Chris? VE3WPG or VA3WPG?
It does. Yeah, VA3WPG, perfect. Stop talking. Fuck Larry, alright? Fuck Larry.
Yep, okay. And I see guys in there too from Quebec there, so whether Chuck noticed that, I just said hello to him. He just dropped in a couple minutes ago. All right. Now you're up to BT, VE3LBI. What else you got for us, Al, tonight?
Not too much more on my end here. I'm trying to stay awake. Yeah, not a whole lot on my end here, Larry. We're just listening along here. VA3VT.
Yep, okay, very good. And the antenna seems to be working pretty good for the garage, Al. That little radio seems to work a lot better. So I don't know what no comparison really to, I can't compare it to the J-pole. Although the J-pole wasn't set up for 70 centimeters anyways. It was just a 2-meter antenna, but I was using it on that, so the radio doesn't seem to get as hot.
Is that what you're running right now? Are you in the garage? No, you wouldn't. It was cold in there.
Oh, we're working up to Kenwood here, little Kenwood, so. But, gosh, something I saw I should send to Dave too for the little Kenwood. Actually, put it on Discord. They're actually little feet that you can get from Amazon. They're $10 a pair. I'm trying to use a bracket all the time. I find that sometimes the brackets are a pain. They're made for boosting up laptops and stuff. I'll throw it in Discord just as a random spot there. You can put them. They got the self-adhesive on the bottom, and you can put them on like a radio or whatever, and make it tipped up a little bit so you can see the front of it better.
Oh yeah, interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, it's just something I haven't ran across. The guy had it actually. He had it on one of these models. It's the TM VT1 Kenwood, which has got the dual VFO in it. So nice little radio. I like it. I don't think you can get them anymore. I think they're actually now completely gone. I think one of the last ones that were in stock at Radio World way back. Or no, this one came from GPS Central.
Okay. Interesting.
Anyway, okay. Anything else before I pass it down?
No, we're trying to stay awake here and listening to the rest of the net.
Yep. You know what? Chuck, are you still on YouTube, VA3CJZ?
Well, I'm not on the page at the moment, but I was looking at something else. Yeah, why?
Well, geez, far enough. He just asked you what's going on. He asked you if you're on YouTube, that's all. maybe back to when you got a second. He's on there looking for you anyway. All right, up next, Mac. VA3MW, VE3LBI. Come on in, Mac.
Yep, QSL. Okay, lots of good information that we're sharing about Whitehorn. And just one other thought. When I did my research about the actual footprint of the heritage site, it seems to extend to the grass area behind the parking lot. So you really don't have to scale the stones that are surrounding the inner courtyard. So the area directly behind the City Hall parking lot, that area, I guess it's I'm gonna guess 8 feet deep of grass that is actually still, at least on the map that I saw on the web. So lots of space for us to be on the actual site of the Heritage Museum. So I don't foresee a problem there. I don't think I'd want to do that on the front side of the building, but maybe another day or a decade. I think we're getting really, really close to a 7.3. So why don't I throw that flag up in the air, and I'll thank you for doing the net there, Larry, and we'll save you hitting me on the way back through.
Yeah, okay. I was just going to run down after I ran through one more time for a 7.3, if that's okay with you, Mac.
No worries, no worries. Yeah, I'm still looking forward to December and this event. So, anyways, thanks for everybody checking in on YouTube as well. There's Matt, VE3 Sierra Mike November, also checking in on YouTube. So excellent. I see a lot of people have smashed the like button, so we got a lot of thumbs up, and certainly appreciate all the help we can get. All right, back to you, Larry.
Okay, sorry. Noel, the E3KDT, come on in, the E3LBI. What else you got for us tonight, Noel?
Actually, something I was thinking about there when I did the activation last, I was playing with trying to use the POTA app on a Chromebook, and that's when I discovered the lack of location services. But if anyone else is in the same boat, it kind of led me down a rabbit hole. There's a couple of apps on the Play Store that will let you provide GPS data to any app you want from any coordinates you want. So, I mean, honor system as far as POTA is concerned, but at least I can pull out my phone, grab the GPS coordinates, and punch it into the tablet, and away we go. But not sure if that's helpful for anyone. That's all I have. Back to you.
Sure, very good. And by the way, that piece that we were talking about with the 3D printing, I got to get back to you on that. I have another idea, as I said on the in Discord when we were talking back and forth. I'll have to kind of redesign it, something you already have from you, and it might work out just perfectly for the little spot. I put that head of the that small radio in there.
Yeah, if you have some ideas like that, like I said, I can merge and play with some of the STL files a little bit. I'm not the most well-versed person as far as the 3D CAD stuff for those types of designs, but as far as kind of merging and adding some more shapes, or if you want to make a base or something like that, but the hard part's done. So yeah, let me know if you have any whatever ideas on that, and sure we can try and figure something out for you.
Yep, okay, no problem. It's actually something you already gave me. You already made. Just a matter of adjusting it a bit. So, but we'll talk more about that whenever. Not a big rush, because I'm not going to be out there doing any wiring to a car for a while, unless I can get a warm garage to work in. That might be at my nephew's place. So, all right, Chuck, VA3 CJZ. What else you got for us, Chuck, before we do a 7.3?
Yeah, VA3 CJZ here. I was not on the stream because I was checking out Garnett and Dave, where their location is currently, because I knew they were out west, and I'm not sure when they're coming They're in Nowhere, British Columbia, on the Trans-Canada #1. Actually, they're in a place called Canyon Alpine, at the Canyon Alpine Motel. I think that's the only thing that's there, but anyways, yeah, they've stopped there for the night, and that's pretty much all I have there, Larry.
Garnett's already at his location. I talked to him yesterday. Yeah, he's already at his brother's place.
Well, according to APRS.FI, he has moved from there. He's in between Kamloops and what's the other big town there? Kamloops, and Hope, I think. Yeah. So that's what they're showing now, and it's up to the minute right now.
Okay, because he dropped off Dave, which is not the Dave that lives down at his place. It's a friend of his, going to his brother's place. Excuse me. The other Dave was going to see his family out west, and he's about Garnett was about another 7 hours past where he dropped him off.
Okay, I'm just telling you, I looked up his current location, and it's showing today's date, and at exactly 1704 minutes, he was at the Canyon Alpine Motel.
Yep, that's where he stays. I think his brother's in Hope, I believe. He doesn't stay with his brother when he goes out there. I think he stays there and he goes down and sees him. He's in Hope. But this Dave is another friend of his. I think I met him. I don't remember. But he was 7 hours back from where Garnett is. So Garnett's at his location. And he'll be there for about, he said, about 10 or 14 days. And then when he travels back, he'll stop and pick up this other Dave about 7 hours from when he leaves there. And then they'll travel back home.
Oh, yeah, okay. Different Dave then. But looking at this there, he's got the Fraser River right across the street from where he is. And I think there's a railway on the other end, on the other side. But yeah, good place to fish, the Fraser River. Anyways, I hope he's having a good trip, and the vehicle is good to go, and we hear from him soon. That's it for me, Larry. Back to you.
Yep, okay. If you look down just to the bottom of the map, you'll see a little place called Hope. I think that's where his brother lives, actually, in Hope. So Garnett just stays there, and he just drives down and sees his brother actually in that little, I guess it's a town. I don't think it's a city. Maybe it is, I don't know. But it's just called Hope. It's at the bottom of the map there.
Yeah, that's what I mentioned earlier. He was in between Kamloops and Hope.
Yep, anyway, okay. Yep, we're all good. So like I said, I spoke to him yesterday. I talked for a couple minutes on the phone. He was out there, so I don't know what the time change is. I can't remember. They're ahead of us. No, behind us, I guess it is. I think is it 3 hours? Or it's either, I don't remember. 1 or 2 hours, I guess, difference.
They're 3 hours behind.
Okay, yeah, all right. So it's only whatever back there now, so he would be getting to bed yet. All right, thank you, Tuck. Let's see. Dave, what else you got before we do a 7-3 round? VA3IMW.
VA3CP. Nothing really, Larry, other than the fact that I did put a little note about Whitehorn, McClellan House, whatever, in the Discord under Parks Info. So you can take a look at that, and I think you'll find that the property is rectangular. It does not follow the contour of the grass outside of the wall. But it's up to you. It's an honor system. So you guys can make up your own mind where you're going to actually. All right, that's it from me, Larry. No more. LBI, VA3CP.
Thanks, Dave. All right, now we are checking into the Friday night ZOE Ragchew. Last call, VA3LBI.
Victor Alpha
3 Whiskey X-ray Whiskey.
Okay, I got a Victor Echo 3 Whiskey X-ray Whiskey. What's the first name, please?
Negative. Victor Alpha 3 Whiskey X-ray Whiskey. Name here is Bob. Bravo Oscar Bravo. Good morning. Good evening.
Sorry about that. Victor Alpha 3 Whiskey X-ray Whiskey. I got it as Bob. You traveling through? You live local? Just fill us in a little bit if you don't mind, please.
Yeah, I'm just traveling through, I guess. I'm not sure where this repeater's located. I'm on the 443-075 machine. Just heading north on Highway 6 here towards Fergus.
Do you know Hamilton at all, Bob?
A little bit.
Okay, repeater's located on top of Mohawk College up here on the Hamilton Mountain. Just around, let me see, what is it? Well, it's just on the Hamilton Mountain, I guess, at Mohawk College, if you know that area.
Okay, well, I just got off Mohawk Road not too long ago, so maybe it's in that vicinity. Was at an arena there tonight watching my son play hockey, so yeah. Be back again tomorrow and possibly Sunday, so we'll see. It's a tournament, so we're at different spots at different times tomorrow as well. So listen around and heard this net going on, so yeah. It's great to meet you there, and yeah, thanks for the info. Hamilton Mountain's got a good perch, so that explains why I'm also hearing it on reverse very well.
Yeah, very good, Bob. Yeah, my call sign is Victor Echo 3 Lima Bravo India. My first name is Larry. We do a little bit of a Ragchew on Friday night from 8 until about 9 o'clock. Tomorrow night there will be a net. You know what? Yeah, there is one also. Sorry, at 7 o'clock on this same frequency here. That starts at 7. There's other ones also throughout the week, and let me just verify that now. VA3IMW ZOE Ragchew.
QSL, Larry, absolutely correct. 5 times a week throughout the week. 4 of them, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, are at 7 p.m. on the ZOE repeater. So everybody's welcome. Come one, come all, especially those people that have valid amateur licenses. Anyways, good to make your acquaintance, Robert. Thanks for coming to our fine city. And yeah, this is one of the repeaters that's fairly active. There's usually somebody listening 24/7.
Okay, very good, Larry. Very good. Sorry, I didn't quite catch your name, MW. Very good. Yeah, is there any internet linking on this one as well, or just RF?
Yeah, the other party's name was, his call sign was Victor Alpha 3 India Mike Whiskey, and his call sign, his name is Mac. So, anyways, Bob, we're just about ready to start a 7-3 round. Do you have anything else you'd like to add before we run down the list again?
And no, there's no internet connectivity.
Roger, thanks. Thank you very much. No, nothing. Thanks, Max. Nothing else, Larry. Great to meet you. And I'll say 7-3. I'll be in and out. This will be my last one. So go ahead. Back to net control. VA3WXW. I'll be listening.
Yep. Okay. Very good. All right, Bill, you're up. VE3IUK, VE3LBI. 7-3 round, Bill.
I'm not here, UAT in there. Why don't you go and pick him up because he's sort of on the fridge, and I can wait.
Yep, okay, yeah, I think I heard him in there too. VE3UET, come on in, Mike.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Those are all places. And before you stand behind you, are you nothing and know nothing about it? I hope I got the beat pointed in the right direction. This stuff is up to do something like that right now. Go ahead.
Hard time to pick you up myself, Mike. I'm not sure if Matt can get you any better than anybody else. I got a lot of static coming with you, so anybody else pick him up a little bit better, go ahead. VE3LBI, one at a time, though.
QSL, got him. Victor Alpha 3 Indy Mike Whiskey. Well, Mike, thanks for your usual introduction, coming before us to stand behind us, and all the rest of that gobbledygook. Anyways, thanks for pointing the beam in the right direction, and you've done a fine job getting into the repeater. A little hiss and crackle, but that hiss and crackle between friends is kind of a warming sense. Anyways, thanks for the extra effort there, Mike, and I'll turn it back to you.
Roger, Mac. Okay, well, I just wanted to, it's good to be that season to get on the radio more, never more roads and curls. Yeah, that's the reason again. So, looking forward to snowy days and lots of chat on here on that.
All right. Thanks, Mike. Certainly appreciate it. And I'm not sure if you've heard the whole story, but the lofty antenna above Mohawk College is no more. So the 4-bay antenna arrangement came down with the tower. And now there is a X50 antenna that's just barely above roof height on the college. So the performance of the ZOE repeater is somewhat diminished, but nonetheless, it still serves us very well. Thanks again, Mike. And with that, 7-3 to you, my friend. We'll turn it back to net control of VA3LBI, VA3IMW. Go ahead.
Thanks, Mac. Okay, Bill, VA3UK again, 7-3 round?
Yeah, 7-3, Larry. Thanks a lot for doing it, and I will be listening on this frequency on this repeater for a while.
Very good. And Wade, VA3NCA, VE3LBI, doing a 7-3 round, Wade. Hope this don't get fixed up soon for you.
VA3LBI, VA3NCA. Thanks, Larry, for doing it, and good to talk to everybody tonight, the regulars and those just passing through. Good luck on your son's tournament there, Bob. And yeah, that's 7-3 for me. I'll send it back. VA3NCA.
Okay, very good. I think Bill's gone. VE3EKJ, Bill, are you with us? I know you weren't feeling good. All right, he's gone. Chris, VA3WPG, VE3LBI, 7-3 round, Chris.
7-3 everyone, have a good one. VA3WPG.
VA3BT, VE3LBI, 7-3 round, L.
Yeah, good getting that there, Larry. Thanks for doing it. Thanks for being there, 7-3, and good night, everyone. VA3BT.
Yeah, good night, L. VA3MW, VE3LBI, 7-3 round, Mac.
Much appreciated, Larry. Thanks for doing this one. Catch you all tomorrow. I'll be sticking around for a bit.
Thanks, Mac. VE3KDT, Noel, VE3LBI, 7-3 round.
V3LBI, V3KDT, yeah, 7-3s. Thanks for doing it again. And yeah, I'll probably have the handheld on for a little bit. In between, take care of these kids, chase them a bit. But other than that, back to you.
Okay, very good. Chuck, VA3, CJZ, VE3LBI, 7-3 round, Chuck. VA3, CJZ, VE3LBI, doing a 7-3 round, Chuck. You still with us? Guess not. Dave, VA3CP, VE3LBI, doing a 7-3 round, Dave. Okay, Larry, 73 all, and talk to you next week, maybe. All things going well. VA3CP. Okay, very good. And we'll pick up Bob here, WXW. Bob, we're just doing a 7-3 round.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, I checked out, but I'm still in rain, so that's good. I don't know where I'm at right now, but past Dundas anyway. So yeah, on my way north. So 7-3 all. Great to meet you guys, and yeah, maybe I'll check it again tomorrow. If there's a net tomorrow. 7-3 for now. VA3WXW. I'll be there.
Yep, okay, Bob, very good. Yeah, there will be a net tomorrow, 7 o'clock, same frequency here. The ZOE 443.075 plus offset, no tone required. I guess your son must have been playing at the Pastor Arena up there. I think they call it the Mountain Arena now, I think, whatever. I'm thinking he's playing hockey up there. You said you got on the Mohawk. I figured that's where you were.
Yeah, it's some, I don't know, I think it's some, I'm not sure, some Aboriginal name or something. I can't remember what it's called now, but, yeah, it's, what the heck was it? It was, yeah, let me see here. Yeah, I can't remember. Anyway, yeah, it's a smaller arena. I know there's a couple around the area. Played in Ancaster area before. This one was a little further removed from that, but anyway, yeah, I don't recall what it was. Yeah, I'm trying to remember it, but it's only got 2 rinks in it. This one.
The Dave Andrews Arena. Well, I don't know who that was. I couldn't make out what they said. What'd you say? Somebody. I don't know why you wouldn't understand me, but we'll try again. Is it Dave Andrechuk Arena on Hester Street?
No, that doesn't seem like it. Hold on a second, I can tell you. Chidoki Tin Pad Arena.
Oh, Chinook Princess. Okay, gotcha. Okay, anyway, Bob, listen, have a safe travel home. Maybe we'll catch you tomorrow night. Like I say, safe drive.
Roger, thank you very much. Larry, 73, VA3IMW, I'll be listening.
Okay, let's give a shout out for Mike and see if he's there. VA3 UET. Are you with us still, Mike, just for a 7-3 round? Yeah, Roger, 783. All right, last call. Any other check-ins? Final call for this Friday night ZOE Ragchew. Come on in, VE3, I'll be right. Okay, that's it, folks. Thanks everybody for joining in again tonight. Oh, one more thing before I go. Don't forget, Bill's looking for a fill-in on Tuesday night. Bill needs a filler for Tuesday night at 7 o'clock, so if somebody wants to volunteer for that. I know Noel did it last week, but he is looking for a volunteer there for fill-in for Tuesday night. Anyways, once again, you folks make the net. I just write down the call signs and name. It's your conversation that puts that together. And I'd like to thank Terry, VE3 IQL, for the use of that repeater. Victor Echo 3, Lima Bravo India, and I return the repeater back to normal use. 7-3 all.
Well, that brings the net and the live stream to a close. Guy, thanks for checking in from Ottawa. Certainly appreciate your participation, and I trust your studying for your license is going well. 7-3s, one and all. That's how we say goodbye.